Good afternoon, everyone. Will Dupree here in the KXAN Live studio. We are awaiting the start of a press conference with Austin Police right now. They are going to be talking about a string of robberies that they believe was committed by one man. This is the Austin Police Department's media briefing room. Our photographer is there right now awaiting the detective from the robbery unit to walk out and talk about first a bank robbery that happened earlier this week. And police believe that the person who was behind that bank robbery is also connected to two other convenience store robberies that date back to last month. Now, Austin police have sent out a picture of the bank robbery suspect. This is the man that they are looking for right here. You can see he's kind of cut off by my camera shot, but I'm going to take you all full screen so that you can see what the man looks like that they are looking for at the moment. Police are saying that he committed a bank robbery at a Wells Fargo branch on West Slaughter Lane. And that is believed to have happened on December 17th, so just 2 days ago. Officers responded to that Wells Fargo branch bank at 161 West Slaughter Lane. According to a police press release, the suspect entered that bank and presented a note to the teller demanding money. The suspect then ran out of the bank. The suspect is believed to be the same person involved in two convenience store robberies. That's according to Austin police. He is described as a man in his 20s or 30s and about 6 feet tall. He weighs 160 pounds and has a mustache, as you see in this picture right here. Austin police, though, released some other pictures from those two other previous robberies at convenience stores. This is one of those pictures that you can see he's wearing the same Spurs sweatshirt there. And there is another one right here. This is from one of those convenience store robberies as we await Austin police providing an update to us from the police station here about all three of these robberies they believe are connected by the same suspect. Austin police also released a picture of another Austin police shared this picture with us of this same suspect that they believe is involved with this at one of the convenience store robberies. He's carrying a long gun there and has his face covered with a bandana. Police have been trying to gather some more information and find this man that they believe is connected to those three robberies. Again, we are awaiting a press conference at the Austin police station, and it looks like the detective is approaching the mic. Let's take a listen.
Remember your say and spell your name, where you work, title, all that. Okay.
My name is Detective Fonzie Johnson, Fonziejohnson. I work for the Austin Police Department Robbery Unit, and today we're asking for assistance in identifying a suspect from a series of robberies. The first incident that took place is going to be a case that took place on Thursday, November the 21st, 2019. This was at approximately 9:29 p.m. at the Valero, located at 2107 Boca Raton Drive. In this case, as well as the other cases, the suspect is a black male, mid to late 20s, a light to medium skin tone. He's approximately 5 feet 7 inches tall, medium build. In this first incident, he was wearing black clothing. He had a bandana that was covering his face, and he had a black semi-automatic rifle. The suspect fled in a black four-door Mercedes sedan. This next incident that took place was on Wednesday, December the 4th. It was at approximately 10:10 p.m. The store that was robbed for the second incident was a Shell Food Mart. This was located at 800 East William Cannon Drive. Same suspect from video footage comparisons. In this incident, he was wearing a black Spurs hoodie, had athletic shorts, and he was armed with a black semi-automatic handgun. Again, the same black four-door Mercedes was observed, which the suspect fled in. The next case that takes place is actually from the Schertz Police Department. This incident took place on Friday, December the 6th. It was at approximately 9:19 p.m. and the store that was involved in that case was a Circle K located at 17500 IH-35 North in Schertz, Texas. Same suspect description. Comparing video footage again, we're able to make those determinations. In this incident, the suspect was wearing black clothing, had a black bandana covering his face, and a camouflage baseball cap. Same vehicle was observed from video footage during that case. The last case that we're aware of at this time took place again here in Austin. That was on Wednesday, the 17th of December. The time was approximately 3:20 p.m. and that was at the Wells Fargo Bank, which was located at 161 West Slaughter Lane. During same suspect from comparisons of video footage. In this one, the Spurs hoodie is again being worn for that case in black pants. The first three incidents involved a weapon that was used. The last incident involved a note which was passed, and then the suspect fled. We're still working on trying to identify the suspect through investigative means, but we're also asking for the public's assistance. We don't know if the suspect lives here in Austin or closer towards Schertz or further south. So we're asking for anybody that lives in all of these areas to notify us if they have any information that can help us identify the suspect from these cases. If somebody recognizes this person, we ask that you please call one of two numbers, either the APD tip line, which is 512-472-TIPS. That is 512-472-8777. Or you can call the robbery main line at 512-974-5870.
Questions? In the release, I was just reading, you guys had mentioned San Antonio, talking about from San Antonio. What makes you think that?
So how close these incidents are to IH-35, the fact that we see some of the Spurs stuff that's involved, and we know that there's Schertz has a case that's involved, which is down there by San Antonio. It's pretty common for us to have suspects that hit repeatedly here in Austin that end up living nearby in San Antonio.
Are there any other cases that are down that way that you think you might be connected to?
So part of what we're hoping is that this will help to reach out to other agencies also, and that this may be able to assist us in identifying any other cases. We're still in the process of trying to reach out to other agencies that are in that direction to see if there's any other related cases.
And is anybody driving the car, or is it just him?
From what we've been able to determine from video footage involving the vehicle, it looks like he's the driver.
And could you just talk a little bit about these notes, specifically how they relate to the weapon? I mean, is he threatening to use these weapons? But
So in the cases where the weapons are present, which is going to be the first three cases, the weapon is actually displayed. It is pointed at the victims. In the last case, there's a note that's presented, but there's not a weapon that's displayed.
Thank you. Thank you, Detective.
Thank you.
did he walk back in?
He's getting.
Oh my gosh.
Will Dupree, again here in the KXAN Live studio. You just heard a detective from the Austin Police Robbery Unit provide an update on a series of robberies that happened in Austin as well as Schertz. Right now, police are also going to be providing an update on a traffic fatality that happened somewhat recently as well. So we're going to dip into that and listen to what police have to say on that situation as well.
Would you mind running over to HR just to ask him really quick? Is he in HR?
Yeah, but he doesn't want to do it?
Yeah, will you just make sure he's good with
Yeah, yeah.
Detective Taylor?
And we appreciate y'all's help.
Thank you.
If you're just joining us, we're about to hear from another police officer about a traffic fatality. Earlier, we heard from another detective about a series of robberies that happened dating back to November.
So they won't put it on.
It'll be the same thing as
Thank you.
Welcome.
Go ahead when you're ready.
Good afternoon. I'm Detective Taylor Jennifer, spelling Jennifertaylor. I'm a detective with the Austin Police Department. I'm here to brief you on traffic fatality number 84. It's going to be case number 193530313. It is an auto pedestrian crash that occurred at 6:52 a.m. The vehicle was traveling westbound in the 7600 block of State Highway 71 in the outside lane. A pedestrian crossed State Highway 71 from the south to the north curb line in an area where there's not a crosswalk and it is not well lit. The driver remained on scene and cooperated, and there were no signs of impairment. The female pedestrian was pronounced deceased on scene at 7:22 a.m., and identification is pending the notification of the next of kin. The road was shut down for several hours for vehicular homicide to conduct their investigation, and it is now back open.
Can you say your name and last name one more time?
Jennifer Taylor, Jennifertaylor. Taylor.
And position?
Detective.
Thank you. Just for camera purposes, thank you.
Thank you.
That was good and quick.
Okay, that was a very quick briefing from police there at Austin Police Department about a traffic fatality that killed a woman as she was trying to cross State Highway 71 earlier this morning. It looks like our live feed has ended there. But we first want to update you about an earlier discussion from another detective from the robbery unit. The police there are looking for a man connected to 4 different robberies that span from Austin to Schertz and then back to Austin again. There were at least 4 different situations that they are looking to at this time. I want to pull up this suspect's picture that Austin police shared. This is him. This is from the latest incident, which happened on Tuesday here in Austin at the Wells Fargo branch on West Slaughter Lane. During this particular robbery, police say that the suspect provided a note to the teller and then left the building there. This is another picture right here from that very same bank robbery that happened again on Tuesday. Police also are telling us today that this same suspect may have committed a robbery at a convenience store on November 21st. This is a picture from that particular incident. That happened at a Valero on Boca Raton Drive. The man showed a semi-automatic rifle, which you can see right here. His face is covered in this picture. Again, this was on November 21st. Then on December 4th, a Shell Food Mart on William Cannon was robbed at gunpoint, and police say that this same suspect showed a weapon at that time. Then police say that Shirts Police, so Austin Police and Shirts Police, are both investigating and looking into situations involving the same suspect, but a Circle K in Shirts was robbed on December 6th. So the first incident was November 21st here in Austin, then another store hit on December 4th, and then on December 6th, a convenience store in Shirts was hit. Then this week, there was a bank robbery again at a Wells Fargo branch, and I want to show you a picture from surveillance from that day at that particular bank branch. Austin police are asking for anyone with information who might recognize this man that you see here to call police and let them know, because they are still looking for him at this time. Police are saying that these all happened along locations on I-35, so that may be by choice at this point. The police are assuming that he was getting off the interstate, hitting these different places, and then leaving. So they are unsure exactly where he lives. But police are asking for updates and information from anybody who might, again, recognize him. So if you do, please contact police. The robbery unit is looking into it, as well as the FBI, into the bank robbery that happened on Tuesday here in Austin. We want to thank you all for watching our live stream about this update from police. They told us information about these string of robberies that span from Austin to Shirts and then back to Austin again, dating back to November 21st. They also provided an update on a crash that killed a woman who was trying to walk across State Highway 71. Police say in that situation, the driver who struck her remained on scene, and the road there has now been reopened. Earlier, we provided a live stream. If you were paying attention to our Facebook page or our website, we had images of that, but it's good to know that at least traffic is moving along again. Police are not releasing that woman's name just yet, so of course we're thinking about her family and friends who are undoubtedly devastated by that news. Again, thank you for watching here on Facebook as well as on KXAN.com and the KXAN News app. We'll provide some more updates throughout the day. Stay with us. Have a good one.